Hello everybody and welcome to the Strange Table, where strange games are played by even stranger people like Osiris.
Hi.
Kitten Mittens.
Hello.
Alzarath.
Hello.
Falcus the Valiant.
I am the strangest of them all.
And I am Fixer. We are here to Superfight, a game of absurd arguments.
To the death.
This is a DLC available for Tabletop Simulator. You guys can go and buy it. It's usually like $3 or $4, I think, something along those lines. This is based off the card game. This is an official DLC, so no copyrights being violated here. Long story short, we each build up a superhero, such as a mad scientist, and we are given superpowers, such as has a beard made of bees.
Nice.
And then at that point, we all have our own superhero, and we are given a setting, such as we're all fighting in a deep-sea submarine.
Sounds dangerous.
And then at that point, we'll have some black cards available to each of us, and we can either play a black card, which is a superpower, either on ourselves or on someone else's superhero, such as having laser eyes. Obviously, you're going to want to play it on yourself, because you don't want to give any other superhero, additional powers. But there are some pretty bad superpowers in here as well. So you can really cripple somebody else's superhero.
I would give those laser eyes to my bees.
And then we fight. We duke it out. We argue on whose superhero could beat who. And if things aren't getting settled, we introduce...
Dun dun dun!
A purple card, which is probably not a good idea to do that one. Let's do a different one.
Well, it still would.
Like, the fight is happening in a very heavy fog, and that could influence the fight at that point one way or
You ain't got no laser eyes in a fog, buddy boy.
See, there you go.
It
Perfect
cuts
example.
through it like butter.
There you go.
Like butter, you can't believe it's not butter.
All right. I'm just gonna delete these.
Ow.
All right then. So let's shuffle these up. Wonderful. All right. So first off, we need to each draw 3 white cards. All right.
Mine.
Now we need to draw 3 black cards.
Oh, that was the whole set.
Don't take the whole set.
Yeah, it's not fun to take the whole set.
I want all the powers.
Oh boy. So, we now have 3 superheroes and 3 superpowers. You get to choose which superhero you want, and then you discard the other 2. Now, there is a possibility that you get to play 2 superhero cards. Sometimes it'll be one, you'll have a card that says one superhero is like riding the other superhero, so it's almost like you get to play 2 cards. But if you don't have something like that, then you have to discard 2 cards. You could just put them on the table face down if you would like.
Do we have to try to win?
That's up to you.
It's up to you.
Okay.
Ah, why can't I see these? That's the...
Alright. So, go make sure you discard 2 of the superheroes, and then choose one of the powers.
Man, my one is sort of like the 100 ducks or duck-sized horses or 100 horse-sized ducks. Or that thing.
Where's the discard pile?
Well, just put it in front of you. There isn't a single discard pile because sometimes you need to draw back from that pile. So just put it out in front of you. And then I just put my 2 cards face down in front of me for the reveal. And once everybody has their cards face down, then we'll...
Only discard the white ones. Stars.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I did. These are the cards I'm playing.
Oh, okay.
So we move the white cards, we're not...
Well, just put the cards are just... Well, you can just... It doesn't matter.
Can I just leave them?
You could just leave them in your private area. It doesn't really matter.
Oh my God, this is freaking tough.
Focus. Keep your cards.
What? Why?
Because
you're gonna need them.
you may. There's times where you may need to refer to them.
And you'll definitely need the black ones you discarded.
Why do I need to refer?
Because sometimes you'll get a card that says you get to use a second superhero.
Oh well, I guess I don't get a second superhero.
You'll need the black cards as well that you discarded.
Yeah, you need the black cards. Don't discard any
They're
black
in your
cards.
pile.
Okay.
They're in the pile I gave you.
Okay.
All right, everybody should have the one white card and one black card that
Where did
they
you get these?
want to play on the table. All right, so we're gonna do a reveal. We're gonna start with me, and we're gonna go clockwise to Osiris. I am the smoke monster, and I am 100 stories tall. What are you, Osiris?
I am a MacGyver on a velocipede.
Holy shit!
Me?
Yep, you.
I am the Hulk, and I am invisible.
Oh, shit.
Get wrecked.
I am a giraffe that is a hypnotist.
Oh my god! So clearly, Alzareth has no chance at all in this fight.
Unless
I
he
like
walks
to
sides
think
with
that
you.
I would like to think I am wearing a monocle. Thank you very much. So I am a super villain.
So, Talkus, what are you?
Oh, the great Talkie Talk. Okay. Talkie Talk is a blob that is also 10 stories tall.
Oh, you share height.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat all y'all.
The blob
So
is
you
pretty formidable.
So you're a big blob and he's a big smoker's fantasy.
Yeah.
I'm the smoke monster from Lost. That's what it is, the smoke monster.
Well, I'm sneaky sneak.
Are you
And then,
are you
then I
poisonous?
pound you.
I'm not poisonous, but I can grab people and tear them to shreds.
Yeah, well, I can make you cluck like a chicken.
Is there like a smoke monster like a thing?
Okay.
Because I'm not scared of smoke.
It's from Lost. That's what it's
So,
Oh, okay.
So now we're pulling location.
Yep, so what we're doing now is we're going to pull a location which may or may not make our heroes stronger or weaker. So here we go. We are in space!
In space!
I think that breaks you apart,
Who, me?
Fixer.
Yeah, you're in a vacuum of space. Your smoke's gonna just go everywhere.
I think everybody just suffocates and dies, and nobody wins.
First of all, MacGyver suffocates and dies. The Hulk suffocates and dies. A giraffe suffocates and dies. The blob, however... Well, it is a living organism.
But we have not played our second powers.
We have not. And I am a supernatural being. I would like to point that out.
Yeah, but you can
I
still
would
be
also like to
dissipated
point
in
out
space.
that the smoke monster can be however tall he wants to, so the 100 stories tall thing is kind
It's
of
pretty weak.
Well,
like you're just kind of being limited there.
I'll just put it this way. My other two cards were weaker.
Wow.
All right, so now we have two black cards left in our hands. We'll have a choice. We can either play one of them on our own superhero, or we can play one on somebody else's superhero.
So who goes first?
I go first, and I don't really have much of a choice, but I think that Talkus is my primary competition here. And Talkus, you are a blob whose hands are covered in butter.
Okay.
He's a buttery blob.
I don't have any hands, Fixer.
Well,
That's a
my
good
other card
point.
is worse, so let's
You're
just
a
go with
buttered
that.
blob.
I don't have any hands.
Not anymore, you don't.
He's kind of slippery anyways. Isn't he?
No. The blob isn't slippery. He grabs things. When the
sticks
blob
to him.
touches you, it sticks to him, and you can't get out. That's
So now he's more like the country crock blob.
Oh. Now you just slide right off him.
pretty much.
Yeah, that kind of negates him.
T-foul, Tulkus.
So Osiris, what do we got here?
Well, MacGyver on a velocipede has no way of really defeating anybody with these extra powers here except for Kitten.
What?
You now have no bones. Hulk, you're an invisible Hulk with no bones. You're basically Tulkus now.
What?
That's rude.
Yeah, you are now worthless. You can't even
You're-
support
you're
your
a
own
fraud.
weight. You
Oh my
can't
God.
even move. You're just going to float around in space, and nobody's even going to see you or know you're there. How's that feel? You're
Feels
just
okay,
trapped. You're just
'cause-
trapped in the vacuum of space with nobody there to care.
Well, I mean,
Bye bye, Hulk.
I'm pretty defensive, I guess.
All
There's
right.
nothing you can do. You're dead.
You can't find me. How are you gonna kill me?
We don't even know that you're there, and you can't do anything to us. So
Yeah,
you might
we
as well
don't-
not even
Might
exist.
I add, how are any of you surviving in space without being able to breathe except for Fixer
Exactly.
Well,
and Tulkas?
I mean, are you arguing against yourself here, buddy?
I'm arguing against everybody.
All right.
No, you're arguing for Tulkas and Fixer.
Okay, here's what I think, though. Here's what I think, okay? I think, right, that the question is who dies last, okay? So the humans, they die off, a few minutes, the smoke, like, that's just dissipates. That's gone.
No, whoa. Before you go any further, I'm
We have
not
to finish my
smoke.
powers.
I'm the smoke monster. This is an actual character in a movie or in a TV show. Just like the Blob is, and just
Wait.
like the Hulk is.
So
I
what's
thought
your
the
dissipation
smoke
rate?
monster isn't even
I'm
real.
supernatural. I don't die.
Wait,
Well, that's a problem.
Okay. Al is right though.
That is not true. They absolutely
Yeah, we
killed
have
the
to keep
smoke
playing
monster.
the
they did kill the smoke monster.
only after they got to the heart of the island, or no, what was it? The heart of the island, and they turned him mortal.
I feel like being immortal.
So I vote we do that to fix her and make him mortal.
Well, first of all, let's get
Yeah,
Kitten to
seriously.
play her card.
I feel like being immortal is kind of cheating.
No,
Yeah,
because
a little bit.
Well-
I think we can play off of what happens in canon stuff, and we made him mortal.
See, so Kitten does have a little bit of a point. There is a point in the show where they turn him mortal and then kill him.
Okay, now it's Kitten's turn to play a card, though, so...
Okay, it's just a question of who I give this to, because
I'm a hypnotist giraffe.
I've conceded.
I really do think it's funny that Kitten is basically the same as Tulkas now.
I want to...
Except she can scream smash.
But she can't even, like,
She can talk.
absorb anybody.
In space, no one can hear you scream.
Yeah. You can scream it, but we can't hear it.
I really enjoy Al's creature.
The hypnotist
So-
giraffe.
I wanna give you this and add it to your being. I
Armed
want to
with a-
give you I want you to be armed with a live T-Rex head on a stick.
Sweet.
I think it's unfortunately I think it's moot. You're in space and
Giraffes can't breathe in space. I know.
Yeah.
But
well, the only other thing I had to use was controls weather, but there's no weather in space.
Yeah,
So
but I happen to have this other little card that says can only be killed by beheading.
oh, nice.
Oh, shit, son.
So now I'm a hypnotist giraffe in space
Damn.
with a live T-Rex head on a stick that can only be killed by beheading.
all right.
Well, I'm glad I sided with the winner.
So he's a fucking Highlander, too.
Well,
Yeah.
hold on. I can behead. I'm the smoke monster.
Can you behead? Can
You're
you?
in space.
The smoke monster can tear people to shreds.
No, we made you mortal.
No,
You can't do that if you're hypnotized.
that's a good point.
That's true.
That's true.
You're in space
Tulkas.
clucking like a chicken until you dissipate.
Tulkas.
Okay. So I am. This is a good one, man. I am can clone self, but each clone is half the size of the previous. So I'm a blob that is 10 stories tall and can clone self. So I have like a 5-story tall clone and a 2.5-story tall clone, and I'm going all the way down.
The problem is,
Classic Tulkas. He's such a nuisance until he wins.
He's
Heart.
still just slippery buttery.
Yeah, but he can
Still.
clone himself to be so infinitesimally small that nobody can actually find him.
all right. So I think that Kitten and Osiris have been killed.
I can
I
clone myself
died
to be only
immediately.
one
As soon as we
atom.
just went to space, I'm dead, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to do damage to anybody else.
I think Al came from behind with a very good card, but I feel that I trumped that card as the smoke monster.
Okay, so here's what I think, man. I think that obviously, the three of us are the big thing. So the question is, how long does it take? Does my blobbiness, do I, dissipate in space, or fall apart, or what?
I don't think you would.
I think you would be solid enough to just be in space.
Right,
Like,
if
I don't
we're-
think you're going to tear apart.
If we're going off the movies, then
I have not
you can
seen the
only grow. You can only live and grow if you're consuming other physical matter.
Well,
that's a problem.
He probably consumed our dead bodies, so...
Right.
Well,
mean-
if we go by, whatever,
And
So I've
Hulk.
eaten-
He consumed
okay,
the
so
Hulk.
You
That's a
get
lot
killed
to
by-
consume there.
I've
regular
eaten-
humans.
No, I'm munching on a velocipede right now, so I'm good to go, man. I have a velocipede in me. I'm munching through all the little legs. All the little
I
legs.
propose
That's
we play
true.
a purple card to help us decide.
Yeah, Because
Yep.
I just realized Tulkas has another creature inside of him that is kind of scary.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
not
but that
inside
other
of me. He's
creature's
digested
dead.
it.
The funniest fighter wins.
Oh,
Okay,
Alzaroth
it's
won.
Alzaroth.
Owen.
Alzaroth won.
It's out.
Indeed.
Good
My
job.
monocle giraffe.
Do.
Da.
But I think mine was the coolest. The way
Yours
my
is a
two
giant
black cards-
buttery blob. So
I mean,
that's
the
kind
way
of
my
neat.
two black cards lined up. I think it's cool.
Well, he could just lay down on the ground in front of you. You slip and fall and kill yourself, cracking your head open or something.
But I mean, just imagine like the idea of like a million tiny blob clones, like covered in butter, just all like wiggling around. I think
in
that's
space.
I also feel like this is the point in the video where you guys throw up your polls and let viewers vote as well.
That's a very good.
That actually is a good
Who's
choice.
the YouTuber here?
So, I guess we'll have you guys vote on this one. There's going to be a poll. If you click the little I in the top right, you can vote on the poll. And choose who you think actually won the fight based on the
Weird
conditions in the
Mute,
environment.
in the Twitch chat, Weird Mute is voting for me.
I don't know about that. We'll have to wait until she catches
She
up
says,
to the stream.
quote, Torcus my blob buddy.
That was when we started.
That's not a vote.
No.
We're
But
not.
Virta shall be voting in Twitch stream.
Talkus is still a fascist. We're in a completely
So-
different game, and he's still a fascist.
So I feel like Al won with us, and then we'll find out who the viewers decide won.
Yep.
Yep.
Are we playing a second game this episode, or are we going to just keep it one game per episode? That was
Let's
six.
go ahead and do. Let's go ahead and do two games an episode. That goes
Alright.
pretty quick.
All right, I'll delete these cards that were on the table.
Let's
May I
delete the
flip
ones that
it?
are in our hand too.
I feel like I should just flip it.
Nah, we'll flip it after the last one.
It's not the flip I meant.
All right, are all the cards gone?
Yep. I think.
Affirmative.
All right, grab 3 white and 3 black. All right.
Whoa.
What was that?
I accidentally, selected everything.
I imagine I end my episode now. Okay.
I'm just releasing it as one long episode.
Okay,
Ooh.
fine.
I've got a good one here.
Oh, why do I have so much trouble with trying to see my card? Oh my
A
goodness.
fin that is also a blob.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know which one to pick.
Oh
though.
my goodness.
Oh, well, Weirta ended up voting for you, Al.
Oh my
Yay!
goodness. Everyone just gets better than the last. How do I do this?
I'm actually not sure about mine. Mine would give me nightmares.
I am
Weirta
very
wants to be
comfortable in my hero.
fault, but-
I don't know what to do. I have analysis paralysis. Oh man.
Same.
That would have been
feel like
hilarious. Willy
two of
Wonka
them-
armed with a lightsaber is sitting in the middle of the table.
Is he really? What?
Yeah, right there.
Where'd that come from?
It was just sitting there. I don't know who put it there. I like the idea of Willy Wonka with a lightsaber.
That was nobody's card, was it?
That wasn't
not
mine.
Talkus, that wasn't yours?
Well, no, I didn't do anything. I'm clear.
Oh, my
Don't look at me.
powers.
No,
How do I
no,
decide
no,
between
no.
these
Don't you try
powers?
to pin this on me, Fixer. No, this is not my card. I did not. No, I was given 2 fascist cards. It's not fair. I feel that. This is all lies. No, Fixer. No. That's my,
My God,
premeditated response.
how do I decide?
Yeah, I'm having a hard time.
Well, at least we get to use one more.
All right, I've made my decision.
I almost want to just play twice because I have another one that I want to do that's just silly.
Yeah, I've got some decent cards. All right, Talkus.
I didn't get decent ones. I got silly ones.
We're left up.
All right,
on you.
my thing. Sorry. We
Stick your
have.
things out where we can see them.
Right, yeah, right.
Whoa.
I'm just dumb. Stick that
But no
finger up
warning.
where you can see it, or so help me. Dum bum bum. This one, and this one, and this one. Okay.
All right, I guess I'll go first then. I am Tyrion Lannister because I get to pick a TV character,
Oh,
and
wow.
I am walking 12 wiener dogs.
Man,
Oh,
Fixer,
my
why don't you do some
God.
characters that I've heard of, man? It's not fair.
How have you not heard of? Okay.
Isn't he the short one?
He's the short guy on Game of Thrones.
Okay, I know who you're talking about.
Game of Thrones is
I
for
like-
silly kids.
I
I
think
like-
there's like a tabloid picture of that.
There is.
So basically, Fixer's theme is really short legs.
Yes, he stubbles.
All right,
He runs between your legs.
what are you, Osiris?
Oh, I am the best.
I know a cat named Wiener.
I get to pick a comic book character, and I choose Galactus, and I am pregnant.
Whoa.
I am
blown.
eating everything.
All of a sudden, I,
I
feel
have
like my choice is
consumed
too serious.
everything.
Oh no.
I all of a sudden feel like my choices are way too serious.
Okay. I went with Bruce Lee
Ooh.
for obvious reasons.
He's Bruce Lee.
And he has an added weapon for his repertoire, a long electrified whip.
That's
Yay.
pretty kick-ass.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's too bad that I ate him.
Well, I'm not so sure how I stand up against Galactus, but I could make his day really, really bad. Because I am a swarm of killer bees
Nice.
that shoots webs.
Oh.
The most
Damn.
terrifying thing I can think of.
I mean, I wouldn't want to eat killer bees.
Especially
I
don't
mean,
if
think
he's
they're
that
so
would
shooting
go
webs.
large,
well.
though. He's so large. He consumes
Yeah,
planets.
but your
I mean,
mouth
he's not
would,
gonna.
Your mouth would be
He's
all
not
sticky.
even
How,
gonna-
how
you
big
don't-
is the swarm?
Dude,
Yeah,
he
it doesn't say how
consumes
big it
planets
is.
all day, every day. You don't think he's eaten a bee yet?
It doesn't. It doesn't say. It doesn't. Has he eaten a bee that shoots webs?
Does it matter? You
that
don't think
was
he's
so
eaten a
sticking
bee and a
teeth.
spider?
That was
To be
sticky.
I
honest-
think he can handle.
He could just dental floss the webs out, you know? All right, what are you,
Where-
Talkus?
The talkie talk is an octopus that can't stop dancing.
Awesome.
That actually describes you perfectly, Tulkus.
I know, it's brilliant.
So what you're saying is that you're delicious calamari.
Pretty
Yum,
much.
yum, yum.
Nom, nom, nom.
All right,
Nom nom nom. nom.
let's introduce the setting.
Let's render Osiris weak.
Good luck.
It is a
In a
cage,
cage
match.
match.
Oh. You don't fit in the cage.
Yeah,
How
you don't,
big is-
Osiris.
I eat the
You
cage.
are
What are you talking
out.
about? I consume planets. I eat the cage.
I think you're on maternity leave and you're not allowed in the cage.
Oh.
So if I'm outside of the cage, then I eat the cage with you guys all in it.
Yeah, but you don't win the match.
You're all in my belly. I win everything.
Oh.
Well, so we finished the match in Galactus's belly. No big deal.
Yeah.
So is there
That's
anybody...
the
Digested?
new cage.
Whoever said Galactus had stomach acid?
Wait, is Galactus...
Gastric
is he
acid.
flesh or is he a robot?
No, he's a cosmic being.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have stomach
He doesn't
acid
really
or
need to
bile.
digest things.
We don't know that.
He just
there
con-
might be cosmic stomach acid.
He consumes them. It doesn't say he ever digests them or destroys them when they're
He's
inside. They
just
just go
making
inside.
Well,
him.
he uses it for
Universes
energy, and he
inside
expends
himself.
that energy. So at some point in time, it's destroyed.
All right, we don't need to worry about it, ladies and gentlemen. And would you like to know why?
Why?
Because Galactus is only 6 inches tall.
Oh, that's dirty. That's dirty as fuck.
Nice.
Man, you're almost as small as my bees.
I was gonna play
Like-
that with Tyrion, but you know that's kind of double dipping in a way.
You're like 4
Sorry,
inches taller
Osiris.
than my bee.
That's fucked up.
All right, Osiris, what you got?
That's great.
Well, this sort of changes things. Let me think about this. Let me figure out who is the bigger threat here.
My wiener dogs, absolutely. I'm Tyrion Lannister. I can get anything done at all. I can have any of you knocked out of the game, just killed, done.
Yeah, but can you kill an entire swarm of bees?
I don't need to. I have someone else to do it for me.
Can they kill an entire swarm of bees?
They
All right,
can.
I got
Probably not.
this. You know what? If I'm going out, then somebody is going to benefit from this.
Oh, the dancing octopus. What does he get?
The dancing octopus is now driving a tank.
Not very well though.
Bees
I mean,
can't. What are you talking about? He's got 8 legs. He can bob around while he's driving the tank.
That's a very good point. He can multitask.
Can we?
Yeah,
fix
he's even
the tank
more
on page?
dangerous. He's even more dangerous.
Dancing.
That doesn't mean that he has absolutely no control over his motor function.
But
You can dance like you haven't danced with a cup in your hand or
Have
something.
you seen?
Have you ever
Octo?
driven your car and danced around while you're driving?
But
Have you seen Octodad? It doesn't go well.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Yeah, but
tank-
he's not moving around. The tank is moving around. All he has to do is move his appendages. Octodad can stand in one place and grab stuff.
It's worth noting that tanks do have air vents. And you
Oh,
can't get
he's
inside
that
them.
He's out of water.
can I block the air vent?
He's out of water. He's out.
All right,
He's
let's
dead.
get the kitten. Kitten, what
They
you
can
got?
survive out of water for a little while.
I was going to render somebody useless, but I don't know. I feel like Tulkas is out because he's not in water.
I don't know about that.
Nah. No, it's a special tank, man. It's got a big thing in it. You know, it's water.
Does it
It's
say
water
what kind of
tank.
tank it is?
Well-
He could be driving a fish tank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I
It's a
am
fish tank.
armed with a sadness ray, so I just shoot you all till you're too depressed to get out of bed.
I'm an octopus. I'm already too depressed.
Wow, this is turning into Hitchhiker's Guide.
GG.
All right, Al, what do you got?
You are Bruce Lee. You know, I was going to play something on myself, but I'm going to go with the Tulkas theme here.
No,
I'm going to make it 10 of them.
they're still
10
all
octopuses
dead.
in
10
tanks.
Tulkuses,
They're
10
still-
tanks,
10 dancing
dancing
octopuses in
on
tanks.
Bruce Lee's grave.
10
They will
10
cheer each other up with their
octopi.
dancing.
So the question is this 10
10
octopuses in one tank or 10 tanks for 10 octopuses?
10
10
tanks, 10 octopi.
No,
Yeah, and
10
your dancing
octopi
cheers
out of
each other
water.
up. And your
I
10
dancing
feel
cheers each
octopi
other up.
out of water.
I mean, I sort of feel like since the tank was played first, it should be a tank, and then you add the 9 octopus to that. Octopi, rather.
Well, it doesn't matter. I am Bruce Lee. I am super agile. I did shoot you with a sadness ray, and
You're super agile. There are what? You have 80 limbs. You're not dodging 80 limbs.
have you
man.
seen how he moves?
Yeah. You're gonna dodge 80. No.
I also
No.
All right,
No.
how about we draw a
Wrap
purple
you up in
card
my
to help
whip.
steer this?
Okay.
I still feel like he's dead because he's not in water.
It could be a fish tank.
Fighters
never-
are stuck to the ground 10 yards apart.
I never played my card.
Ooh,
Oh,
one
Tulkas
has a
never-
tank.
Tulkas
Oh,
actually
yeah,
never
Tulkas
played
never
this
played his card.
Sorry,
yeah.
go ahead, Tulkas.
Okay. I will do the this one. It's,
We'll
it's like a
discard
big...
this purple one.
No, don't do that. No.
Yeah,
no.
it's unfair if you get to play yours based on that knowledge.
But I was gonna
Oh.
win. It's not fair.
Well, we broke the game. So
I just fire tank
Deal with it.
without- It's,
Armed with a bacon-wrapped baseball bat. Well, my dogs will take care of
so the
that.
theory here, okay, that the bees get distracted by the bacon, so they all swarm to the bacon. Then I smush them all against the side of the tank.
We're attracted to sweet, not savory.
My dogs will take care of the bats for Tulkas, so the bats are rendered useless.
well, yeah, but your dogs are also out of
You
it.
have, you have
My
what,
dogs
you have
are not
12
I
out of
like how we're all acting like Bruce Lee with a whip isn't the biggest, and a sadness ray isn't the biggest threat here. Like you
I
guys are
don't
all arguing for yourselves when you should be getting rid of Bruce Lee.
No, I'm telling you, I will
still
kick
think-
all your asses
I still
with
think the
this
octopus
setup.
one is the...
Yeah.
All right, let's do the purple
Because they
card
can
now.
survive out of water for a decent amount of time.
Not when they're sad.
Yeah, but
And
there's 10 of
in
them
bed.
dancing and they cheer each other up.
Well. Oh, again, this is in a cage.
Well,
Spiders
it's
are
in a
too-
large cage now.
So now
Out
I
of
A
ha-
very large cage.
Out of water.
do I know...
Oh, a very large cage, you say? Guess who just came back into play? Galactus back in the game.
No, you're
Yeah.
6 inches
6
tall.
inches-
Yeah, but
Did
then
you-
that says
you
I'm
for-
100. No, that
I'm
was
not
played
sure.
after the 6 inches. It's negated.
I'm not sure what trumps
Oh.
it, but to be fair, let's just say that the purple card trumps everything else.
So all my bees are 2 stories tall?
Oh, that's pretty fucked up, actually.
Well,
And they shoot webs?
I will
then again,
say,
if everybody is 100 stories tall, if everyone's 100 stories tall, then what's the point of the card?
It doesn't.
Because
Yeah, I mean, if
Your
everybody's
dogs are
100 stories
100
tall, then
then we may
nobody's
as well
100
be
story
1 inch
tall.
tall, right? Because if we're all scaling at the same rate,
Yeah, it neutralizes it.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it means that we're all the same size. And I mean, like, swarm of killer bees.
I don't.
So
it's
it's-
not something I like to throw
I will
around lightly because it's not something that's funny. But you guys are all depressed and you killed yourselves.
God.
Who said that? Who said that we went that far? We might be just
No,
like a little
man.
down.
I shot you quite.
And you have to
say-
realize, we all have the dancing octopuses to cheer us up.
Yeah,
So
that's
it kind
ridiculous.
of counteracts
What
the
is-
sadness
No,
rate.
that's
They
not
have
how.
to dance. They are
That's not
forced to
how
dance.
depression works.
I will just say
It's
that
not
under
a
the
depression
previous
ray,
purple
it's a
card,
sadness
I was gonna
ray.
win.
See, it's
Yeah,
a sadness,
but
not
I've-
depression.
I've
It's
pumped
not
it
a
up.
depression ray.
I've
No,
pumped you
All right,
full
so,
of ray.
all right, let's do this. Who would win between the bees and the octopus?
The bees.
Octopus.
are you sure?
But how would the octopus kill the bees? They have tanks.
They're in the tank. They're in tanks, and the bees are big enough to shoot at now.
Yeah, but there's a swarm of bees
Well,
and only 10
that is a
octopus.
good point. The bees are big enough to be shot at now.
I mean, the question is though.
So that
Yeah.
does make the purple
But
card
how
useful.
big are their stingers? They would punch through the tanks.
And not if he shoots them first. Don't forget we're. Oh wait, no, we're not.
Have you ever-
It's a part
have you ever
anymore. That
tried-
card got discarded.
I was about to say, have you tried to shoot at 100 different bees at once?
I mean, don't forget that these rounds explode, man. That's taking
I
out
mean,
at least a few
just
of them
how
at
many
once.
bees is
On
the
impact.
swarm? Just how many bees?
So how about we
is the
go
swarm?
this route? The cage match suggests that there's not a lot of mobility going on here. It's not like you can escape, what's being thrown at you.
I still don't think octopi live out of water.
They can breathe. They can survive for a little while. They can
A
survive
little
for
while, but
longer
I mean,
than a fish. That's for sure.
But can they kill all the bees before they die?
There are actually some really creepy things about octopus. Like it's suggestive that they might not actually be of this world.
Yeah,
I
I've
mean-
heard that one.
Here's my thing though. Like it says a swarm of bees. So if we kill enough bees that it's no longer a swarm, that means I win. Like I don't have to mop up every single last bee. If I just
Yeah,
kill
you'd have
enough,
to
they
kill
can
every
no
bee.
longer be considered a swarm.
have to
Also,
kill every bee.
I'm pretty
Otherwise
sure
they'll come back
nobody has
for
been
vengeance.
able to figure out a way to kill Galactus yet because he's been around for a while and he still eats the shit out of planets.
Well, if it's relative, then he
You
can be
just-
stepped on by Bruce Lee.
you just
Yeah,
had
but we're all however many stories tall now.
Yeah.
I've disturbed you so much with my sadness ray that you just had a miscarriage and died.
Do you think Galactus is even like? Do you think Galactus is like ever just not been sad? I mean, he's by himself just eating planets. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, that's a good point. The sadness ray I don't think would affect Galactus.
Yeah, you
Why
think
wouldn't
Galactus
it?
is a happy person to begin with? No, the only things he knows is consume. He just says I hunger and then eats the shit out of shit.
And then we also have to bring up the point of, are you sure you're able to keep that ray pointed at everybody at once? Because once it comes off, they're going to be becoming less sad. And
That's
again,
not
we
how
have
it
the
works.
we have the bloody dancing
I
octopus.
No,
mean,
it stays.
Depression
You
is not
stay.
something you can turn on and off, Alzorath.
It's not depression.
Yeah, but who said it's
sadness.
depression? It says sadness.
If you
It's
get
like
shot
my-
with enough sadness, you're depressed.
It's like the gun in Hitchhiker's Guide, where he just makes them all sad, but they get better later on. They just they get treatment.
I mean,
There's
and
no-
we
Here's my
are
question,
saying
though.
that these
like,
these
the most
cards are
depressed robot.
based on these
There's
cards are
no
definitely
treatment
based
in
on
the
currently existing fictional characters
Yeah,
and
but
items.
It's
So I'm
worth
gonna
noting.
say it's probably the
Psychiatry
sadness
in
gun
the
from
cage.
Hitchhiker's Guide.
Well, it's the point of view gun, and they do it through Marvin.
Right.
Here's my thing though, like, is it even possible, because I don't do the comic book things, is it even possible for like a swarm of bees to damage Galactus? Doesn't he just like eat them, so he just like
They're the
neutralizes
same. He's the
Alzorath?
same size as the bee.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but Galactus's power isn't just derived from his size. I mean, he's a fucking cosmic being.
But I mean, like, once the bee gets close enough, does he just like envelop the bee and then just like consume? Is that
Alright.
the way that works?
I say
think
we leave this one up to the viewers.
there's
Yeah.
a vote has got to happen here. I don't know what I want to vote. All right, let's take a minute, think about what we want to vote, because it's going to come up to a vote with the players, and then of course we'll do a vote with the viewers. Can you do 2 polls in one
Before you
video?
say anything,
Yeah,
I feel
think
like
you can.
I feel like I should quote an actual description by the creator of Galactus.
Oh my goodness.
Galactus, in actuality, is a sort of god. He is beyond reproach, beyond anyone's opinion. In a way, he is kind of a Zeus who fathered Hercules. He is his own legend, and of course, he and the Silver Surfer are sort of modern legends, and they are designed that way.
Well,
I'm an
Osiris.
atheist. I've
Osiris,
decided. I don't
you know
believe
who
in
else
you.
is like a god Osiris? Mitch Daniels.
And we're not doing this.
You know, that's,
We're not going there.
that's a good
We're not
point,
doing this.
Osiris. Can we just believe you to not exist?
Yeah. If
No,
you're-
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm still going to eat the fucking planet. Don't believe in me. That's
if you're a
fine.
god, we can just not believe in you.
Meh,
That doesn't
there-
make it not
there goes.
exist. That just
I
means
mean-
that you guys foolishly didn't believe in a god.
Well, I mean, if I didn't believe in Mitch Daniels, he'd still be, the dude.
So you're saying
The
you're a
government.
terrorist?
What?
Me?
You're a terrorist.
Who?
You.
How?
You're saying that we foolishly aren't believing in your god.
I'm not saying that he's my god. I'm just saying that hey,
terrorist.
he's like a god, man.
Fascist terrorist is awful. All right. I don't know who to vote for. Does anybody have a definitive vote here?
Let me relook.
I mean, I'm just gonna go on ahead and say Galactus.
I vote for
I'm gonna say
Galactus.
Galactus with Octopus as a second.
I vote Galactus. Yeah.
Okay.
I know that Fixer doesn't win.
No, there's a reason I drew the little squares.
I feel like I'm the underdog here.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
So what we can do is we could just each put a mark in each of these for our votes.
Oh, we could just say it out loud. I think it's too hard to argue in each person's favor, really.
Yeah.
But I guess in the end, I probably would vote Galactus.
Mm-hmm.
Osiris, yeah, Osiris.
Kitten, what's your vote?
I don't know. It's really hard to give up on the idea of me making everyone so sad they kill themselves.
Actually, I'll vote with Kitten on this one.
Wait, what did Kitten vote for?
Herself.
I'm with me right now. I still believe in the power of sadness leading
Wait a
to
minute.
your
Wait a
own
minute.
demise.
Hold on a second. Bees don't have emotion.
Yeah.
So
They have
how are they?
hive
How are they going to be?
mentality.
Yeah, how are they going to be sad?
You don't know how they work.
I know enough that they're not going to be sad when they get shot with a ray. They don't feel like they don't give a shit.
And when one of them dies, they tend to swarm the thing that killed it. So
It doesn't matter, Osiris. We've won
I thought
For-
they do react.
for
on-
Indiana.
They don't have emotions, man. Neither do octopus, for that matter.
All right, so what is your vote, Kitten? Yourself?
I was going with my sadness, right?
And Al, what's your vote?
I vote that Osiris kills most of us, but he's so depressed that he doesn't end up killing Bruce Lee. He gives up on eating planets. He just can't be asked anymore.
So
I don't know.
I want to add that loss of appetite is a symptom of depression.
Let's not forget that Galactus is also pregnant, so he's super fucking hungry. And this person, like,
yeah, but
he-
his hormones
he-
are all over the place. He's even more prone to being sad.
Yeah, you can bounce back just as easily.
Plus,
And plus, I mean, you don't think that, okay, one, you don't think Galactus is going to act defensively in the
he might-
first place, but two, he's pregnant. He's going to be super fucking defensive, too.
He might get
I'm
so
also
sad
gonna
that he goes
add-
into self-harm.
Yeah, there are. Yeah, but when
Ooh,
people
see?
are pregnant,
Dark.
they when they're suddenly responsible for two lives, their whole their whole outlook changes, man. Like they're going to be super fucking protective of that child.
I should
so I
note-
think Galactus is going to fucking
I
lose his
wanna-
shit the second
I-
anybody even threatens that potential baby,
I should note
that
something.
cosmic baby.
Huerta actually has a good idea.
what?
Draw another common card.
All right.
Draw another what?
We
Or
can
the
do this
purples.
forever.
What do we have?
I don't think that really settles much.
That
No.
didn't
Well,
help.
No, I think it
No,
does.
that just makes everybody kind of like.
No, I think
Actu-
it does.
That actually
because
cements it
I
for
have
kittens.
a 10.
Yeah, it
okay?
kind
It
of
helps
just
me.
yeah,
well,
it kind of forced.
at this point, I
Well, no,
kind of
actually, it's between Kitten and Tulkus because they both have projectiles now.
well,
Yeah,
I kind of
mean,
feel
we
like
don't.
this,
I have projectiles.
I feel like this is kind of settling
I
the
guess you do.
score between Kitten and Osiris because everybody else has been kind of knocked out at this point.
I
I
think
don't want to
won.
introduce more people into the fray.
Well, I mean, I understand, but like, you know, the first purple card down here that was discarded because I was derp. Like, we all decided that I was going to win that. But I mean, like, I think that, you know, it's a question of, does Sadness Ray beat, you know, tank missiles?
But
I think that, you know, I
think we already voted down to Kitten and Osiris, so I think this should only apply to them.
No, it was 3 versus 2, man. It was 3 versus 2, and Galactus won.
That's what the use of an additional card was supposed to be for.
Yeah.
If it was a tie, then maybe, but you know, Galactus won.
But it was a tie. Because Osiris voted Tulkas.
Wait, you did?
Yeah,
oh, you did.
No, you did Galactus, and then, like, I was a second, right?
Wait, what did you vote?
Yeah, I did say a second. I voted for me, but I said that
then this isn't even an argument. Galactus won.
But no, here's the thing, okay? So this won the first card, but now that there are 2 cards, that changes things, okay? So
No, there isn't a second... Or Tulkas, it ended. It ended before
this
the
is the second
card.
fight, man. No, Galactus won the first fight, but then he vomited us all up. Now we're going at it again. Now it's a question of the tank missile, either Sadness Ray.
We're all dead.
The tank missile,
Everybody's dead.
We all pray. No,
Everyone's dead.
No, I'm part of your system fixer. No. I win, you lose. Nah.
Everyone's dead. Thanks for watching Superfight. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.